Justin and Hailey Bieber almost ran into one of his exes over the weekend. Plus, Hailey let haters know that they can stop commenting on her marriage.
Plus, we have the latest on Cardi B, from her rapping about her divorce to Offset admitting he misses her on Twitter. Surprise, surprise.
Ooh, and finally, Rob Kardashian might be forced to return to TV while Khloe makes an epic clapback. We're talking about all of these stories right now on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. Happy Monday, you guys. Welcome to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Lauren Ashley Beck.
Lauren, the first thing we're talking about are the Biebers because they had quite an eventful weekend.
Yes.
So first, the two almost ran into Justin's ex, Barbara Palvin, while they were on a date night here in LA. They were all seen going into the same restaurant. Now, E! News did not confirm if they came in contact with one another, but still an awkward situation.
I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised that they would run into one another. Celebs seem to frequent the same places, so it makes sense that they would see each other.
No, it definitely does. I just feel like how awkward for Hailey. Like, Justin has dated so many people. I feel like her dating history isn't as much, not as long.
Yeah, but she's got the ring, so that's all that really matters.
No, exactly. But also awkward for Barbara. Like, you know when you run into someone and they're like engaged, you're married. Well, you're married now, so
it's
you
like,
probably
do you
don't
say
know what that's like, but I know what that's like, and it's freaking weird. It's like, oh, awesome, you didn't like me, you chose Hailey Baldwin, this is weird. Okay, all right, nice to see you guys. I'm gonna go eat some sushi. But later in the weekend, Hailey also kind of just confronted everyone who's just been hating on her and Justin's relationship, me included. I am guilty. I'm a Jelena shipper, so I might have been.
How dare!
I might have been part of this group who has hated on her relationship. I'll admit it, but I have a new respect for her after her statement.
Yes.
She posted a slew of Instagram stories. There were 6 of them. Addressing those who hate on her relationship. She kind of talked about the mental health and, you know, how it's taken a toll. She takes breaks on Instagram. She comes back. She's so upset. All of that stuff.
They're married now, so just leave her alone. She's got the Bieber last name. Let her do her thing.
I know, I'm trying, but Jelena shippers are relentless.
I get it. I understand.
Every picture she posts, they go in on her. They talk about how she will never compare to Selena.
But there's no comparison. Now it's Selena will never compare to her. She ain't got that title.
That is a really bold statement you just said. I agree. I just think because Justin and Selena had that just amazing first love. They were, started dating when they were so young. People just still hold out. But let's remember that when we are trolling these people, Hailey Baldwin is a real human.
Real feelings.
Real feelings. So we need to kind of take it back. And she said, let's just focus on positivity. And she's just going to live her life.
Love that.
And we can kind of thank her ability to handle all of this hate because this is so funny. We finally got to see Hailey and Kendall Jenner's carpool karaoke in its entirety this weekend. Miley Cyrus crashed it, and Miley admitted during the carpool karaoke that she used to bully Hailey when she was little.
She's just being Miley. I'm not surprised.
I loved it. She was friends with Hailey's older sister, and she's like, we used to lock Hailey out of the room.
Oh.
And she's like, but you know what? She's like, I was just preparing you for the trolls because I was your first troll.
Hailey's just been getting it her whole life. Give her a break.
Whatever. She's got her massive ring now, so she's doing just fine.
Sure.
Okay, next let's talk about Cardi B because so much happened with her this weekend. Oh my gosh. So first, let's talk about how she changed the lyrics to Motorsport while she was performing at Jingle Ball. You guys, take a quick look. Yeah, did you hear she threw in a little divorce?
I like those new lyrics, Cardi.
Did you?
Yeah, rep it.
I loved her and Offset together, so I was like, okay, this is real. She's bringing it out into the public. She's doing it for the first time. So I was a little upset, but I'm like, classic Cardi. She knows how to definitely make a statement.
She definitely does. And after admitting it on Instagram, she just really confirmed what we all knew.
Yeah, absolutely. She also held up her middle finger while she was rapping about Offset. So it's like, if you didn't get the message the first time, she made it clear later on. And then she also did an Instagram live during the weekend when she addressed rumors that her relationship with Offset was for publicity. She went on a long rant and was like, I would never do this, especially because she has a child.
I think that's ridiculous. You know, people fall in love and they break up all the time. Yes, they had a child, but I don't think she would do that just for publicity.
No, and I feel like, go ahead.
It's because Offset's album comes out this week, so they think that that's why.
No, and
but
people have been saying that for a long time.
Yeah, and he doesn't need a boost from this at all. He's fine.
No, I think people kind of hate on Cardi because they think she's immature. She always brings everything up on Instagram, all of these things. But she is actually thinking these things through. She's like, I don't want culture to grow up and see me just going off on her dad and hate me later on.
Yeah.
Even though Offset still misses Cardi after all of this, and even with the album coming out.
Of course he does.
His focus is still on her. He had everyone flocking to Twitter, and he tweeted that he missed Cardi. This rarely happens. Like, we always hear, oh, he regrets his decision.
Sure.
But he let us know it. And sources also told TMZ that getting Cardi back is now his main priority.
I love that. That's great. They have their family unit. He wants that thing back. Who wouldn't want to be back with Cardi?
So would you be for them having a reconciliation?
Absolutely. Hands down. They just got married. Maybe they'll separate and then come back together, have their time alone, do their own thing, and then have a kumbaya moment.
I hope so too. I really like them together, and honestly, I was kind of blindsided by the whole thing.
Me too.
So I just feel like they need to figure it out.
And that's the thing, when she came out with the video and she was like, I know a lot of you have been asking. I'm like, wait, last I saw you just posted him a few days ago.
I know, I was like, I've just been seeing couple pics and happiness. What is happening?
Yeah.
So Offset, we're rooting for you. We're rooting for you. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about Rob and Khloe. First and foremost, that Rob, after taking a long break from Keeping Up with the Kardashians, he might be coming back, basically because Mama Chris is like, I'm done paying your bills. She wants him to go back to work, get back on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. A source told Radar Online, quote, Rob may be left with no other choice than to be on Keeping Up because if he does not return to TV, he will not be able to survive.
How true is this? Is Chris really gonna throw Rob to the wolves? I don't think so. She loves her kids through and through.
Right. I think she loves her kids, but I also think it's getting a little old. Like, Rob is literally not doing a damn thing. He had Arthur George, which was failing. Chris had to bail him out from that. So I think at this point, she's just kind of like, okay, like, I've helped you, but the money train is running out. I need you to actually do something so I can justify giving you money.
I love Rob, though, and I think he'd be great back on the show.
I do, too, but I'm like, he's so boring now, and he's like so just like in like he's a recluse. Like, I don't know.
But I feel like that's cool. It adds different elements to the show. You know, you've got all these crazy sisters who are very boisterous and loud and all this stuff. I think that Rob can add something to the show.
Some humility, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. I only want him on there if he's going to talk about Blac Chyna because I need the inside details. That's all I want to know.
And I also want to know if she's still or he's still texting bitches. Yes or no?
Oh, 1,000%.
Yes or no?
I
just want to know.
But yeah, basically, if he doesn't go back on the show and he doesn't get his money in order, he could risk losing custody of Dream, which would be sad. And then let's talk about Khloe. Kylie posted this picture with Jordan Woods, which, how does someone look that good with a beanie and sweats? I don't understand.
I mean,
don't understand.
Yeah,
trust me.
she's Kylie.
Khloe commented praising Kylie for looking great. And of course, one troll responded to Khloe saying that her and Kylie bide their looks.
Oh, bide.
They bide.
A new lesson. It's like
English.
when people spell your instead of your with R-E, they spell it Y-O-U-R.
Are you an apostrophe?
Get it. I'm such an apostrophe person. Get it together. You can't bide your looks.
Get it together. But Khloe then responded with the ultimate clapback saying, the word would be bought, babe.
Yes.
You mean we all bought our looks. Thank you, Khloe.
Yes, we're going to give a hand for that one.
Yes.
Perfect
we are
clapback.
for the grammar. All right, you guys, let us know what you think about all of these stories. What do you think about the Biebers running into Justin's ex? Hailey addressing the haters, and Miley admitting that she used to bully Hailey. I just love that story. I think it's so funny. What do you think about everything that went down with Cardi B this weekend? And of course, Offset. And last but not least, what do you think about Rob returning to Keeping Up and Khloe's clapback? Talk it out down there in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys here next time on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind.